Turn the music down. What's up, peeps? How are y'all doing?
Yeah.
On this Friday evening. Shadow, I see you. What's up, my guy? We'll
do,
talk
Shadow?
about that on the other stream, okay, brother? Happy
What's
for
he
you, though.
talking about?
He found himself a Loba.
Okay, Shadow.
My fucking
I see
guy.
you.
My fucking
I'm out
guy.
here just trying to find some pork chops.
Okay.
I love pork chops.
Anyways, welcome to Nerds with Attitude. As I said, I think what we're gonna try to do is just the strong play, and just run with the name and outgrow the other streams. I think that's what we're gonna try to do.
I said it last time. We're already better looking than them.
True.
I scoped it out.
So,
I have a suit on.
I have a Live Life Limitless jacket on.
Let's get it.
I have a good hairline.
I have a hairline. That's all I'm gonna say about me.
Like, if I went to the NRG Thum house, I'd have the best hairline in that house. Besides,
now you're just. I mean, it's like going to the elderly place, the elderly home, and being like, "I got the best legs here."
Dude, I love Daquan, but have you seen his hairline?
Hey, bro.
It was worse than we thought.
Hey, bro. It's just dooming with him. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's thumbing back with him. Yeah.
Hey, you know.
It's thumbing back with him.
It's like lean with it, rock with it, with a whole other level.
Another meaning, yes. Anyways,
Hilarious.
today we are going to be talking what if. Dude, what if took I can't lie. What if is lit. It's
a good show.
Sad that it's not getting the love that it deserves because it's a animated series.
Yeah, people really like to sleep on animated series, I've noticed, which is really unfortunate. Exactly.
I think if it wasn't animated, the amount of love it would get would be ridiculous. Like, it'd be probably outshining, I'm not going to say Loki, but
I'll say Falcon and the Winter Soldier because that's my favorite one, and I will box you.
It will. It would.
Nah.
Falcon and the Winter. We could talk about this one day, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier just wasn't it for me, boys.
That's crazy.
That's not it for me.
That's crazy. Sleeping on your people.
Hold on, Shadow. Fide, that's cap. That hairline's receding. Laugh my ass.
Yo,
whose hairline you talking about, bud?
All the way back.
Not mine.
All the way. Turn back. All.
Big Mike knows he's capping too. That's just crazy.
So that's wild, bro.
Shadow, I might have to take your wrench away. You keep talking nonsense, bro.
Nah, Shadow, I got you. I'm gonna give it back.
You can't. It's my channel.
I'll figure it out.
Anyways,
I'll hack you.
So I just want to. We'll start off with this. What were your thoughts of this last episode? Would you like? Would you not like? If you didn't like anything about it,
I think I liked it. Well, I know. I'm gonna say no. I don't. Holy sh! I've had a Monday of a Friday. Ooh. I think there is nothing about it that I didn't like. Or I can't think of anything that I was like, God, I wish this didn't happen. One thing I thought was kind of funny. I don't know how strong Uatu, the Watcher, is in the comics, but like my man got bodied. And that just
he got
made
beat
me
the
laugh.
fuck up, bro.
My man literally beat
Ultron
realities.
Ultron literally took his lunch money.
He beat the realities out of him. Like, he beat him so much, reality was shifting.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think about it for that much, that much, but he literally got his lunch money taken. Like actually, Ultron went and found him, beat him in his space.
Yup.
And then said, what you gonna do about it? Nothing, because I can see everything now.
Ultron turned into like all of those different TikTok videos of those dudes that walk into the house and be like, what you gonna do if we walk up in your house? That was Ultron.
Truly.
That was Ultron in that episode. He beat the mess
dog shit out of him.
Beat so big his head turned normal for a second. I saw it. He got a normal size head for like 2.2 seconds. It was wild. But the episode was great. I like the No, there was one thing I didn't like was, and this is me being picky. When Hawkeye sacrificed himself, I didn't like how he goes, "I told you I was tired of fighting." I would have liked if he had said something more of line of, keep moving.
That was a little lame. I will say that.
But it makes sense in the context of Hawkeye. Like, he lost his family. This isn't like
true.
And this is like, there's no way for them to get him back. There's no Infinity Stones as far as he knew. There's no time machine to go back. Like, his family's gone. That's his biggest thing. It makes sense. But at the same time, what I loved about that scene was the inverse of Endgame, where he forced her to let go so he could sacrifice him for her. I did absolutely love that, and I thought that was beautiful.
True.
But his wording at the end there, I wasn't a fan of, but I understood it.
True. I just wasn't a fan of how he worded it. You dude saw Dune? I did not. Did you?
I have not, but I want to. I don't know. I know it's a book series, but the movie actually looks pretty good.
And then Shadow says, "Nah, but for real, what if is fire, dude? I'm loving What If." Jonathan, how are you? What are you thinking about What If? Let me know in the comments or in the chat, since this is not a already YouTube video that is posted and yeah. Anyways, I liked it. I actually really liked it. As that part set, I did not like that, but I am confused on a couple of parts. So, like, with Loki, we learned the Infinity Stones are just paperweights.
Essentially.
Yes. So,
in the grand scheme of multiple universes, yes.
So why was he beating his ass up then? That's my question. You get what I mean?
Okay, so paperweights, as in they still have
they still have power,
but there's just there's multiple of them. Like, the uniqueness of them.
Well, the thing is, no, because they didn't work in there in the TVA. They just didn't work.
Right.
So I'm confused as to why they were working at the Watcher. I think is the TVA basically ahead of the Watcher?
No, I don't know as far as like hierarchy, because I would say no, because I would say that the Watcher is aware of the TVA, but I don't think the TVA, except for say maybe like whoever created it, who we still don't, Kang, is aware of the Watcher. I don't think that relationship exists like that, but I think whatever function in the TVA where because correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Loki for a minute was able to use his abilities in the TVA. I might be wrong. I can't recall, but also it could just be that nobody was just using the stones, because nobody was trying to use the stones at the time. I mean,
I'm almost 1,000% sure they said they don't work. Let me know if I'm wrong, but
yeah, I don't know either. I can't recall. But I would say that would just be something that functions in the space of the TVA, which they were not in. So you could still use them to apparently beat the shit out of the Watcher. You can still use them.
That's what I didn't get. Like, for me, that's what I didn't get. I didn't understand that part. Because, as I said, the way they're perceived in Loki is that they didn't fucking matter. Because they didn't work there. Right. And then, as I said, he literally went to the Watcher, beat him down, took his lunch money.
Right.
And said, what you gonna do about it?
Right.
So I just don't understand that.
Like, I feel like Ultron could have destroyed the TVA from the outside using the stones, but probably not from the inside. I'm not sure if they have some mechanism to not have the stones be able to be used like they obviously can be used for. Mm-hmm. But I think that's just a function of the TVA. I don't think, and I still think the Watcher, if we're looking at like hierarchy, would still be ahead of them, because like I said, the Watcher would be aware of the TVA. I don't think that would be vice versa, aside from a powerhouse like Kang.
True. Yeah, that's just my take on it. That was weird for me. I don't understand that one too much. And Predator, they're reading the chat a little bit. Predator, I'm a little bit of a fan of it, but I'm not like a diehard fan of Predator too much.
Like Predator as in like the series?
Yes.
Like Alien versus Predator.
I'm believing that's what he's talking about. Predators fighting.
The last one I saw, I actually saw it with my grandmother. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. It was a pretty good. First, I was surprised that she even wanted to see it. I was like, Juanita Willard wants to go see the Predator. All right,
I believe we saw the Predator in high school too. That's what's funny. I might be lying. I don't know if I did. I think we did though.
You might have seen it because I don't think that Predator I saw with her was the first Predator I've seen in theaters.
I'm not saying it's that Predator, but Predator, but I believe we saw one in, like for.
I don't know.
Like a high school thing too. Anyways, I mean, we saw a whole bunch of dumb shit in high school, provided by our school.
You didn't like watching My Friend Martin 10 times?
No, fuck that. Or was it To Kill a Mockingbird?
To Kill a Mockingbird. Remember the Titans. Dude, I've been watching a lot of clips of Remember the Titans. I don't know why.
Okay, Remember the Titans is legendary. I don't care what anybody says.
It's a great movie. Dude, it's actually insane.
Gassed as hell. I'll be like, let me throw on them shoulder pads again real quick. But then I'll be like, I'm older. I might pull a hamstring.
My favorite part in Remember the Titans is when they actually suit up and just looking at how stupid football gear used to look on people.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because my man's shoulders, like, this is how his shoulders would be in real life without him. His shoulders are like this. He looked like a hunchback with the gear on. It's hilarious.
I just don't understand how, like, quarterbacks were able to throw with that shit back then. That's weird.
I'm saying.
Because it didn't move
sunshine.
well with
what you mean?
Sunshine is out here. Sunshine.
You know Vanderlord from TikTok? Yes. The Vanderlord needs to get Sunshine's information about him to the TikTok. He invite him to the cookout, bro.
You're dumb.
Get that man our finest brisket. Sunshine is
coming. Man. So back to what if? The other thing that kind of threw me for a loop was well, not threw me for a loop, but him going back to Doctor Strange to get help from him. What do you think? What do you think because from what we see in the trailers, we're still getting that end event where it's like a whole Marvel type,
like the Avengers level,
Avengers type deal. Yeah. And another thing is he has all the stones. That they ain't gonna be able to do much.
We'll see. I mean, Thanos had all the. Well, they lost.
Okay, but here's my thing too. That was another thing. Thanos had what, four stones?
Yeah. Maybe
5? No, 4.
Yeah.
He got bodied in a half a second.
Yeah, he just my thought with that is super simple. He just killed him that quickly. Like that's it. There is no thought that he could have done. He can't use the reality stone to change. Like he just died that fast. Like that's it. It's literally like if Quicksilver actually like really tried to kill any of the Avengers aside from like Thor and the Avengers, like just literally fast enough to kill them before they have a second thought. And then
the only one he would not be able to do is Wanda. Wanda would still be able to body him.
Well, he wouldn't kill her sister.
I know, but even if push come to shove,
I'm talking Age of Ultron. I'm talking Age of Ultron. Like in that, if he actually did it, like I mean, my man was patty cake by himself with Hawkeye.
True.
Like
True.
just
didn't see that coming.
Didn't see that coming.
That one was a little weird for me, but the way you say it does make sense. You just killed him that quickly. But yeah, Thanos came down there and ended like a little bitch. Not going front.
I'm like
bodied.
Like he made the Watcher got bodied. Thanos just got. I mean, I don't even know. I don't have a verb.
I don't have an appropriate verb for it. Like, he got took like to the back of the school.
I don't know. Edit is the he said after school. Thanos showed up with a sweater vest and just it was over.
It was not in his favor. Like the odds were not for him at all. Yeah.
I don't think he spoke, did he? Like he came out the portal. My man looked at his hand and was like, nice. Hey, yo, I'm gonna need you to hop off of that. And
my man literally said nice and then took his lunch money.
He walked in and said, "Hey, yo, B, that Rolex looking mighty shiny."
And then cut his hand off of it too. Like, the level of disrespect Vision had in there was ridiculous. Like, but it's just this point. Jesus. Like, is he? So here's my other thing: is he now gonna break reality? Because we don't know if they're gonna be able to beat him, right? So is he gonna break through reality to make it to the cinematic universe?
I don't know. We already know he broke reality to make it to the Thor's universe because we saw that at the end of Thor.
True.
I don't think it's gonna go. I don't know if he's gonna go that far. The only thing I will like put money on, like 99% bet on, this is how that Doctor Strange is going to enter our universe. Yes. And he is for sure the Doctor Strange that is in the Peter Parker movie, Spider-Man No Way Home, and I'm like 80% sure that he's the Nightmare, like the villain for the next Doctor Strange movie.
True.
Like I believe that too. His behavior, like the way he talked to the Watcher at the end of that, was very similar to, in my opinion, to kind of his behavior, Doctor Strange's behavior in the trailer. Like the way they talk, the kind of arrogance to it.
Like, I think he learned his lesson type to where he's not going to double cross the Watcher. But he also is like, I'm also not going to be put back into this once this is over.
Facts. Like, he's like, I'm not going back to this universe. So, and I don't know. My only thing is, I don't know if this is like where he's taking over the body of our Doctor Strange, like he's taking over his body, or if the Doctor Strange that we have, his whole body and soul is like chained up somewhere else. That part I don't know, but I am like 99% sure. I will put money that the Doctor Strange that we've seen in What If is the one that we're seeing in the trailer.
The main reason for me is that like he has that, what's that word? The kind of the eyes that the eyeshadow is just a little weird, to where it looks like it's resembling a darker side that he even kind of had in that trailer. And everyone pointed that out too, but it's like Marvel is very particular on what they do.
Facts.
We never seen wrong. We could, but we've never seen Doctor Strange with kind of a darker eye tone, or if that makes sense.
He gets his 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
True.
He gets his 8 hours.
He's like, I need my beauty sleep type shit.
Facts. You think I look this hot? Look like a sexy lizard man. You think I just look like that?
A sexy lizard man.
I said.
All right, Chad. I'll see you later, bro. But yeah, it's one of those things. Like it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be really dope. I mean, they're setting us up for so much. And so this last episode's gonna be sick.
Who's our lineup right now? We've got. Let's start from the first one. We got Captain America or Captain Carter.
As far as what TV shows we're getting.
No, as far as the Avengers lineup that we're gonna see in this last
Captain
episode. Captain Carter, Star-Lord T'Challa.
I don't know who you're gonna get out of. I mean, would we get Killmonger?
I think we get Killmonger. I do, because if we don't, there is no purpose to that episode.
True.
And I think all of them, because even Thor, I disliked the Thor one until like the last 2 minutes of it. But that Thor, I believe, is going to be on the Avengers lineup. Who was before Thor? Was Doctor Strange before Thor? No, Killmonger was before Thor.
Yeah, that was. And then we got that zombie episode.
Zombies, zombies maybe. Spider-Man with the Doctor Strange cloak and yeah, maybe him.
That'd be weird.
Everybody loves Spider-Man. That would be weird.
I mean, we're probably gonna. Yeah, you're probably right. We're probably gonna get Spider-Man from that one. We might get Giant Loki. Dude, my damn dog. Holy shit. Hold on.
Justin chat. I got mad confused because my man definitely looked up when he said "my damn dog," and I thought that man wasn't like on the on. He was on your desk.
Aubrey, she literally kept hitting the door because she wanted in. So I keep hearing her just like, girl, stop it. And she'll sit there for like an hour and do it. So yeah.
That's why I ain't got no animals.
She's right there.
It's just, I see her leaning like that is terrifying how quickly she made herself comfortable. Like if a girl did that, I'd probably break up. That's too fast. That's too quickly. I'm sorry. I know I've been waiting 25 years for you, but you're doing too much right now.
Anyway. Anyways, yeah. We have to be in that. We're obviously getting that Strange, and then we're the Watcher, Captain Marvel, probably, and Fury.
I'm trying to now. So Fury from and then maybe that Captain Marvel, maybe the Captain Marvel from when all the other Avengers got killed, aside from some Captain America,
or the Thor one,
or the Thor one, or the Thor one.
Because she's been in like 4 of them, and she's only.
I was just about to say she's had like the most appearances out of everybody.
Yeah, she's only died in 1 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Did she?
She died.
Was she in the zombie one?
She was not. She was off the world, I think.
Okay, because like her and Scarlet Witch, that's just literally.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Like that's a wrap.
Like you might as well just let one bite you then. Like
they're quite literally the 2 out of the, well, really just the 2 Avengers that almost beat Thanos. Because Captain Marvel almost did it.
Let's be real. She was about to kill Thanos, and then Thanos said, "Fire them missiles at us." Like, fuck it.
Right.
If he doesn't do that, I think even Feige said if he doesn't do that, she rips him to shreds.
100%. And if there goes another one. Stupid. If he doesn't like take out the single. When they were fighting, just like one mana, if he doesn't take out like the single Infinity Stone, whichever one he used, I'm sure it was the power one, and just swat her away. It doesn't happen.
True. Next topic. This one's a little different, actually.
Let's go.
Scarlett Johansson won her lawsuit.
Did she really?
Yes. Yes, she won her lawsuit. For me, I felt like she was gonna win that. It's in the contract, like you owe her the money.
Yeah.
And so, if it's in the contract, you got to give her the money. And then for Disney to kind of be like, "Hey, you're being insensitive about it. You owe us. We're not gonna give you that money." What? I don't know how they expected to win that.
As they're Disney.
Yeah, but
that's probably
why. Did you think she was gonna win? Because I'm gonna be honest, just because they're Disney, I didn't think she was gonna win. But I knew she was in the right.
I'm gonna keep it the buck, 100%, 1,000%. I forgot this was a thing.
You thought 100% she was gonna win?
I forgot that this was a thing. Like the whole lawsuit. Okay. Like it was completely, until you said that just now, it was completely like out of my mind. Like I completely forgot that was.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter earlier today. That's why I was like, oh yeah, let's just get a real quick take on that. Because I mean, if you think about it, Disney's gonna have probably like 2. If they're playing a dangerous game with The Rock, if they try to fuck The Rock out of shit.
With the Jungle Cruise movie or something?
Yes. So
I genuinely, I think I've said this to you before, and it's really unfortunate that this is the world we live in. I don't think they would try that with The Rock.
I don't think they would either. I don't think they would either. I would say Scarlett Johansson is one of the biggest female actresses, whatever, in the world.
I don't know about that, I'll be honest.
But she's no The Rock, unfortunately. And The Rock, yeah, they ain't playing that with him.
No.
So, but it would make sense because they still have, what's her name? The woman from
Elena?
Cruella DeVille.
Oh, Emma Stone?
Yeah, Emma Stone. I'm pretty sure she was already like, do I want to deal with this type of issue?
Because here's what they're gonna do though from going forward. In my opinion, I think they're gonna put it in their contract that because the issue here is this: regardless of how you feel about her being insensitive, blah, 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 this was a contract that y'all gave her. This is a contract that she signed, and this is a contract that you're not honoring. So legally, she had that. Honestly, she had that in the bag because that's you're violating terms of whatever. But now what they're gonna do is make it very specific in their future contracts with stuff like this about, I guess, how much money you're gonna get from if it gets streamed or if it's just on
Jesus,
just on whatchamacallit, it's just in theaters or whatever. Like they're just gonna change. It's like, to me, it's like a syllabus, right? Like you can't fart in class was not always a rule of the classroom until somebody did it. True. So now it's the rule of the classroom.
Weird example, but yeah, true.
That I legitimately couldn't think of anything else. I tried.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's just laughable that they were like, dude, COVID happened. Get a grip of yourself.
Right.
We still paid you $20 million.
Also, like, what does that have anything to do with her money? Like,
exactly.
It's not like,
I'm sorry. Maybe I would maybe be on that road if like it was maybe a difference of $5 million. Like, okay, it's $5 million. You know the movie took a hit because they had to release it like that. Come on now.
I wouldn't.
Because, but like, no, that's that. I know what you're saying. Give me a second. This is the only reason I'd like kind of lean to their side a little bit. I don't. Either way, I feel like no. You owe them. You made the contract. You already owe her the money. Mm-hmm. Give her the fucking money. Mm-hmm. But for it to be a difference of $40 million. Really? You want to shortchange her 40 mil? Come on, bro. No.
Like what?
No.
What charity are you guys not going to be able to pretend to sponsor now because you don't have the extra 40 million?
No, it's accurate. They were just going to probably spend that money on that new Star Wars what is it called?
Like Academy or something?
No, they made the Star Wars hotel. Okay. That is basically like a big old starship. And it's like, dude, it's ridiculous. It's like $6,000 to stay at night or some shit like that.
I was about to say, tell me that's not like a month's rent for
dude. It's like $6,000. I think it might be $4,000
because she wants her money.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But we're about to say, well, Feige, I like Feige. Ouch. He was on her side. He was like, I wish they would.
I said this is why I like Feige.
Okay, yeah. But it's like, really insensitive. You know, who would even release that? If we're in COVID, I wouldn't even say anything about if that's the route y'all want to say. I'm not going to say shit about us making a $4,000 a night hotel. We're not releasing that until like COVID's done.
Or maybe everybody gets to see Black Widow for free. How about that? If y'all want to talk about people being insensitive, because y'all acting like y'all ain't get a cut.
True.
That's not like the 40 million. No, homie. It's not like you, me, and Sally Lou across the way gotta pay an extra $30 now.
True.
To go, like we're paying towards that 40 million. That's not how that works. This is 40 million that you owe her. This is 40 million that she made off in the movie. Give her. And money.
It's like it's a like. I forgot one of my friends. He told me how much it was like $30 for premiere access.
Yeah.
That whole family now does not have to buy a ticket.
Whole family. More than that, because people will invite somebody over.
Yeah, and then you get to keep it all the way until the premiere access is done.
So it's like literally like I remember I went to go see Mulan. I went to my friend's house to go see Mulan. There was like 7 of us. That's a ticket is like what? At least $10 for like us as adults. Mm-hmm. So that's $70 versus $30. That's a $40 difference. Hey, 40 million, give her money.
Exactly. So just because you wanted to shortchange yourself, y'all delayed the movie already, like way too much. So delay it more. So you delay you delay everything 1 month. You get Shang-Chi 1 month later. Because literally, they came out back to back. Shang-Chi was released only in theaters.
Such a great movie, bro.
And it's still on top of the box office list. So it's like, you did him right, which is good. Do her right, too. Not to mention, y'all will get a lot more content out of her if y'all treat her right and we don't have these issues. But now, we're not getting that. She's not, it's kind of a dead giveaway now that she's pretty much done. Because, she's not even voicing her character in the What If right now.
To be fair, there's a couple people that aren't. It's not just her. There's a
Tony's, Robert Downey Jr.'s not. Cheadle is.
No, I remember because I read
quite a few, but still, yeah.
Captain Marvel's voice isn't Brie Larson.
That isn't Brie?
No, I was surprised too. Whoever her voice actor is, I'm trying to remember her name.
I thought it was Brie Larson.
Strong? Maybe maybe a couple, but I watched or not watched, saw a post and then looked it up of like people who these are the voice actors, the actual voice actors from this episode. And
yeah, because I swore Brie Larson at least was in one of them, but
was.
I'll tell you what, the saddest part about it is, to me, the one that does not sound anything like their character is Black Widow's. To me, her character, the voice actor, doesn't sound anything like Scarlett.
I actually have the opposite opinion because until you just told me that, I thought that was Scarlett.
It might be because I'm a Scarlett lover. I love me some Scarlett. Yes, I am.
It's pronounced Sim.
Yeah,
I ain't hating.
I know that don't sound nothing like her. That don't sound nothing like her. And then Tony Stark's character sounds nothing like Robert Downey Jr.
His voice. There are points.
It's a little whiny in most parts to me. Instead of sounding like Tony Stark.
His voice is it inflections? I think is the word. You can, but you can tell it's different. But he does a pretty good job.
I'm not saying he doesn't do a good job. I'm just saying it doesn't sound anything like Tony Stark to me. Which is, hold on, I'm getting a video ready for our next segment. Sending it to us. We'll send it to. But I just don't. For me, that one just doesn't seem. He's as. What's the word? It just isn't as spot on. But I can't think of who else didn't do their character in that.
No, I can't think of either. I just knew because of that post that I saw.
Yeah, because those are the two obvious ones. Brie Larson's character, whoever's voicing her, did a good job. Who else is not doing theirs though? That's the one thing I don't know.
I don't think Peter Parker. Yeah, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is not doing his voice. Tom Holland isn't Spider-Man.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then he's doing a good job because I thought I thought that was Tom Holland for a while.
Do you know who your favorite voice actor is for Spider-Man? Because I feel like Spider-Man, out of probably aside from like Batman, with animated characters, and not just animated like TV shows or movies, but also like games, has probably the most diverse amount of different voice actors. My favorite one is whoever did the voice for the Spider-Man PS5. I have to look up. It's Yuri something.
My issue is I don't usually pay too much attention to it unless it's like supposed to be like them. You know what I mean? Because to me, my issue with like, even with like the Marvel game, those characters look nothing like the actual character.
Let's not get because I'm gonna get upset because I actually bought it and it's not.
It's not good. It's not good.
The game itself was playable. I stopped playing it because I'm not a solo game person. Like we've had this discussion before. But the game itself was enjoyable. I didn't stop playing because the other game was bad. I'm just not a solo games in general. It has to really interest me for me to finish it. Now, I can tell you what didn't help my decision playing it was budget Captain America.
Exactly.
Like
budget Tony Stark.
Band
a budget
Captain America.
You had budget Tony Stark. Budget.
To be fair, he was budget Tony Stark at the beginning because literally he lost all his money. Story mode of the game, he lost his money. He lost his suit. He had to build everything back up. By the end of the game, once you leveled up, got more whatever, his suit looked better. But the Captain America was abysmal in that game as far as the way he looked. Like legitimately looks homeless.
To me, even Thor's looked really bad.
Thor didn't seem that bad to me.
Thor looked pretty bad.
I like Thor's because he looked like he worked at Radio Shack.
That's not good.
That is good. That's great. I love that.
And then to me, Black Widow's character, I mean, whoever modeled it was pretty, but like it looked nothing like Scarlett Johansson.
I mean, yeah. I mean, none of them really looked like him. If you're going,
none of them.
If your contention is that they didn't look like him, then you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, that's what I want. Like, if I'm playing, I want to play with the people I know.
Man, you better get you an action figure and go on with your life.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Now I tell you I know even though his the Black Panther suit I really liked. I liked the design for that one.
Did you know if you watch the finale of Loki?
I get it, but for me, it just was not it. It just
didn't look like the movie.
I like what we know. You know what I mean? I like what we know.
You would be a mutant hater. I can see it.
Okay, buddy.
You're afraid of what you don't understand.
Anyways, real quick. So our last topic, we are at the 43-minute mark. I'm gonna play it for the stream real quick. That's what y'all heard in the background because I'm kind of, budget streamer over here.
By the way, whips.
Let me do this.
What was I looking at? Oh, I'm looking for you.
And the finale of WandaVision at the same time, around the 27-minute mark, we get an interesting sync-up. And normally I wouldn't cover this because it's a little too speculative, but the moment that Wanda becomes the Scarlet Witch, Kang stops being able to see the future. And it even lines up with the music, and that's what made me decide, okay, I have to cover this. Let's just take a listen. I'm having both of the audios playing at once, just so you don't get confused.
And a chance to do them for a good reason. We just crossed the threshold.
Oh God, you don't know what you've done.
Is he really really not doing it? Or at least not seeing it?
That's way too perfect to be a coincidence.
Oh.
So we're back. Dude, yeah, that just pissed me off heavy.
So funny.
Oh my god, annoying.
I didn't see it happen like organically. I saw it. I just pulled your camera to see the video that you're doing.
Dude, yeah, just put that irritated the fuck out of me. Anyways, that's why I'm moving out. Yep, can't wait. Fucking can't wait. Can't wait. Anyways, so yeah, that is what that video is what you told me about, talked about a little bit last week.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that it was to that degree. I thought there's just a little snippet thing that kind of hinted. But when you're saying
it was just my personal bullshit.
No, I actually didn't. I just didn't think it was going. They were basically linked. I mean, he breaks it down and says like the audio and cues all link up around the same time of each finale. At that 27-minute marker, they said. That's crazy. And so, as you said, didn't you? Go ahead and say what you said that they're trying to play it off as. It didn't.
So what they're trying to say is, and this is, I don't know, I didn't watch that. I didn't watch to see the part of the video where he was saying for all the finales, but just for at least the Scarlet Witch, or well, the WandaVision and Loki finales. What they're saying is that point that y'all saw where she became the Scarlet, and that point where Kang was talking to the Lokis. And was like, I don't know what's going to happen next. They're saying that those points happen at the same time. And the universe expanding like it did is because of her influence. Which obviously isn't like her trying to do it. But that's just the kind of, I guess it's just to show the power that she has. And I think that's what they're trying to say. So it also would make sense because Loki is the last series we had before we had all of these what if universes. So essentially Scarlet Witch kind of caused all of this to happen, which is not, I wouldn't say completely impossible, because she has the power to like she controls reality. That's her True. Power. She literally like created children, brought her husband from the dead. If you haven't read House of M,
she can do anything
from Marvel Comics,
much,
like you need to watch Avengers read Avengers Disassembled and then read House of M. She quite literally she's the most powerful of the Avengers we've seen in the MCU, probably the people we've seen in the MCU. She is the most powerful.
I mean, she's probably with Dog Walk, what's his name? Not Captain.
Ultron?
No, the DC motherfucker. Superman. She's probably Dog Walk Superman.
To be fair, it's also because Superman's like two weaknesses are magic and his planet. So so that's why
well, I just like, because I saw something too. They like, where if you had to have a bodyguard and this man was coming for you and it's Superman, who would you pick? And they're like, easy, Scarlet Witch.
Easy, yeah.
Because Scarlet Witch just literally basically spawns some kryptonite.
Yeah, it's just blowing in his face, or just like any magic character. He cannot beat magic. I don't know why I love that, but I love it.
See, my thing is I think this is really cool. If they're shooting for that, do I think they are? There's a good chance they're not. Yeah, it could just be a coincidence. Unfortunately, I do think there's a lot of coincidences in the MCU.
Yeah, for sure.
But if they are, dude, that's lit. To me, that the amount of symbolism is crazy if they do that. And I gotta be real. I think that would push them to probably the best. What's the word? The best production,
like world building. I mean,
and selfishly, honestly, it'd make me mad because these people, I think you kind of know where I'm about to go with this. These people work in the same area as.
Oh God. Leave them alone, dude. Leave them alone. Let them be. Let them fail.
They live in the same area as Star Wars. And they did not give any type of tips to them at all.
They probably did.
Maybe y'all should plan out episode 7, 8, 9. I don't know.
I'm sure they at least told them, hey, maybe y'all should have the same director for all 3 movies.
Maybe y'all should have the same director. Maybe y'all should probably go look at the prequels and sequels. I mean the prequels and the original and the prequels. Maybe y'all should go look at those before y'all make these sequels. Or maybe, just maybe, you take the original stuff that the original creator made.
Oh gosh.
We're not. I don't know. That's it. But
here's
the amount of planning that is, because you had to plan. Hey, yo, let's link these up. We'll see if people get it.
And so that level. leads me to something I've been thinking about a lot lately. That literally leads me to this thought: is when did Marvel start playing not just this, but everything? Because here's the thing: even with that first Iron Man movie, that was a gamble for 2 reasons. The first reason is because, well, really kind of like 3. One is because Iron Man at that point was actually not like a super duper popular.
Wasn't a household name.
Yeah. 2, superhero movies in general were not like a super popular thing. Like people did them one-off. We had Spider-Man, we had the Batman movies with Christian Bale. That was kind of it though, as far as like a successful like trio, multiple superhero movie. So that was another really, in my opinion, a big gamble on their part. Now, thirdly was just Robert Downey Jr.
True.
Because of his past, I'm so happy. Thank God for the man, and I'm so happy he changed his life around. But because of his past with what he was dealing with, that was another huge gamble, and it obviously paid off. But my question is, when did this start? Did this start before Iron Man? Did this start after Iron Man? Did this start after Avengers? Before Avengers? I would love to get in the room with Kevin Feige and ask him if I asked him anything, it would be, when did this start? When did you guys make this blueprint of where you wanted to go?
I bet you it was right after Iron Man came out and how much it got loved.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you they're like, oh, well, we got Robert Downey Jr. locked in for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and
Samuel.
Exactly. So let's make sure we make the most of it real quick. Go grab our bag and we got comics already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they went to looking at those and like, okay, we just need to put a little bit of a spin to it, and that's it. I bet you that's literally all they did. I bet you as soon as they saw that first $1 billion for Tony, because I don't know how much that movie made, but it made a lot. Probably first couple million.
Iron Man movie. How much did Iron Man make? $585.8 million.
I bet you if that first 100 million, they're like, oh, okay, we got this.
Iron Man 2, 623 million. Iron Man 3, 1.2 billion. That was the weakest one of the series, in my opinion.
What, 3?
Yeah.
I liked 3 actually quite a bit, though. I liked 2,
the first one was
and
my
not
favorite.
a lot of people liked 2.
Not a lot of people like 2.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like the sequel syndrome. Like, I legit feel, because a lot of people feel like, things that are really good the first time don't make good sequels. That's just like a syndrome. People just don't like anything with the number 2 behind it.
Yeah, because people shit on the Cars 2 movie.
I didn't like Cars 2. See, it's working. The syndrome is
What's weird is I don't like it, but I tolerate it. You know what I mean? Like, I watched it the other day. It's not great. It's weird. You got cars shooting guns.
It's
weird.
Because I was putting like the spy stuff, right?
Yeah.
That one just really like took me out.
It was a little weird. Basically, they had cars bleeding by having them spill oil.
Yeah. And then it
was
planes.
a little weird. And I never saw planes.
I never saw planes, but I was waiting for boat, and if boat had came out, I probably would have burned. Like, I don't think they do. I was waiting for it to come out though. I was like, if boats comes out, I'm gonna burn something to the ground. To be honest, for me, Cars.
Boats.
The first time I saw Cars, if you find it, Boats Pixar, please tell me it's in production right now. The first time I saw Cars, I thought it was fire. Shut up. No shot. Shut up, Justin.
I'm hoping this isn't real.
Is it like a trailer? Bro.
Can you see my screen? Oh, is
it
caught up with the
I'm pulling it back. There's no shot.
I don't know if it's real or not, but dude.
Bro. Hold on, bro. Like, there's no.
It's saying it's a short.
Then it's real. If it's a short, I believe it. I believe it to be real. And I bet you it sucked, which is why they didn't turn into a full-length movie. I bet you it was so bad that it didn't turn into a full-length movie. Yeah, it had 6 out of it was rated 6/10. I'm looking. A disgruntled bolt named Barbell finds a note from his wife. I'm gonna cry. Who he thinks died in war. What? The note tells him a magical treasure that can keep boats running forever, along with stripper boat named Smeg and a party boat named Thicket. The young Barbell sets sail on an adventure of fun. The true question: who is King Dick? This is the plot of this movie.
Is that supposed to be like a whale? But how does a whale work in Cars world?
I'm just trying to figure out how they were gonna deal with a bunch of kids seeing boats and be like, "I love King."
Okay. On that thought, I think this was a very good. We just hit 59 minutes, guys. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. We will be back next Friday for another Nerds with Attitude series. Until next time, I will see y'all when I see y'all. Keep them thumbs fucking up. Smile from cheek to cheek. I guess go hug somebody. Justified. Go love somebody. I am Justified. This is Bigmikeswaggers. Make sure you go check out his channel. Make sure y'all go give us both follows on what's that other garbage app? Twitch.
I was gonna say, don't sleep on OnlyFans, okay?
This is my YouTube. We don't promote our OnlyFans, even if we don't have one. If we hypothetically had one, it would be also Justified MF in the OnlyFans, but I don't have an OnlyFans.
Big Mike Chocolate Mountain on OnlyFans.
If we had one.
I have one.
If we had an OnlyFriends.
I have one.
You can't say that on thing.
I have one idea of a friend who has one.
If you want to see feet pics. Anyways. Make sure you're smiling from cheek.
This side of the Mississippi, bro.
Make sure you're smiling from cheek to cheek. Go tell somebody you love. I'll see y'all fucking later. Bye. This motherfucker said I got cheeks clapping. You so fucking dumb. We'll see y'all later, everybody.